Aquarius, the phone is like sliding, okay? Let's make sure that we are all right here. Okay. Thank you so much, Aquarius, for tuning in. Welcome. Love and light to you all here. Thank you so much for tuning in to you. And thank you so much, all of you, for your dear likes, your comments, your shares, your subscriptions. I'm so touched by all of you. Thank you so much for connecting. I'm hearing Taurus strongly here, Libra, Leo strongly. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Here, Aquarius, let's get started for you. I was meditating your energy before turn on the camera. This is your full moon in Cancer reading culmination here as it pertains to matters of Cancer. I'm hearing for a number of you, limelight so strongly. There's something that is really, I'm hearing coming through. I'm hearing belief here, the Chariot and the Empress in reverse, something that you've been really working on, really building, really practicing, I'm hearing as well for the start of. I'm hearing the Fence here, the Fool, Strength card, Father of Wands in reverse, Mother of Swords upright, and the Stars in reverse mirroring here. I'm hearing heralding attention from the Father of Wands. Okay, and the Sun is flipping right over here. There's something here, Aquarius, that you're getting really, really comfortable in the space of, but in a way of like, how much tension do I feel and how do I work at that tension? It's like I'm seeing that there's something that has been really challenging, really, really challenging, but something that has been challenging in a way that has been, as you feel it, making you ever more clear of what I'm hearing specifically you feel chosen to carry out. And it's like, this is a responsibility. And yes, I'm hearing that tends to feel like something that talks back at us every now and then. Okay, that feels like something that we're working with. I'm hearing children, we got to rear them, like sort of feeling. But in whatever way that may be meant for you, always take it as you will. I'm hearing Leo strongly, and I'm hearing you might be working with a Leo. There could be someone who's just feels a little bit like I'm hearing like a rebellious, a sort of, I'm hearing teenager, I'm hearing teen strongly. Nonetheless, it's like, and it could be your own energy. It's like, how do I tame the wild goat? I'm hearing as well. Daughter of Pentacles coming through. You may be dealing with a Capricorn. Father of Swords in reverse, and the Ace of Cups in reverse. Okay, but at the end of the day, we know that hard work, I'm hearing, leads to more grapevines. Very interesting. The Strength card in reverse and the Eight of Swords in reverse. I'm hearing this might be related to networking for a number of you as well. Strongly, I'm seeing for a number of you, like you connecting with so many different types of people, talking a lot. You might be losing your voice here, Aquarius. I'm hearing that specifically for a number of you. And always, hopefully not, right? But always take as you will. Okay, there's something that perhaps you want to take more time for as well, to perhaps spend more time with. The High Priestess, looking back at the Three of Wands in reverse. The Magician is right over the Sun. I'm hearing wondering when the gates are going to open here. Very interesting. There's something that perhaps is related to timing where you're like, it's just not right. I'm hearing I'm hearing the roll sheet is just not yet. I'm hearing response rate. It's like there's something that you might feel like we got to have more people here involved. I'm hearing that for a number of you. I'm hearing roster strongly. There could be something that you're thinking of. I'm hearing releasing here with the Judgment card upright. It's like, well, if I release it, I'm hearing there's got to be enough people here. I'm hearing also on the stage and off the stage, wondering about what is being talked about. It's like, okay, there needs to be a little bit of I'm hearing, whoa, the three aces here coming through for you, Aquarius. The aces, and right on top of one another, the Ace of Swords. They're all in reverse with the Seven of Pentacles in reverse, the Fool's in reverse. It's like there's something that you want to identify, I'm hearing, with before you release it. But I'm seeing more so, Aquarius, that there's something that you feel has a certain rhythm to it that is, I'm hearing, cyclical, perhaps as you see it will be cyclical. And it's like, we got to set the first domino off in such a way that feels like it's going to set the rest off as well at the right time, at the right place. And I'm hearing it's all in the hand of God. I'm hearing that for a number of you. What does that mean in particular for you? Always take it as you will. Always a matter of perception, right? Interpretation. What is God? Always take it as you will. There's a focus on what you are busy, I'm hearing, preparing for, creating. And it might be related to, again, like I'm almost seeing like the environment even. It's like the physical space around this experience has to feel that it is actually fertile. I'm hearing creative. And if it's not, I'm hearing I'm not going to pop the news to I'm hearing the princess who's sitting in the room and her parents. It's like, it's got to feel like there are, I'm hearing people watching as well. There could be something that you might be like, I'm hearing publicity stunt, Aquarius, what's going on? Okay, I'm hearing paparazzi. Aquarius, let's, Get a few more cards out here for you, Aquarius. I'm hearing action tales here with the High Priestess. Looking up at the Son of Cups, the Father of Wands in reverse, mirroring the Six of Swords in reverse, the Five of Swords at the base, the High Priestess mirroring here the Son of Cups. I'm hearing someone's got a really, I'm hearing fine, oh dear, okay, yeah, you might be dealing with a Pisces and the Justice card. Okay, Libra, Pisces, you got also the Father of Pentacles, Aquarius, the Emperor. Who else is showing up? The Wheel of Fortune is here to tell everyone that the ghosts are in town, whatever that may mean in particular number view, and they work with. I'm hearing they work in the bedroom. I'm hearing with bubbles. Very interesting. What's going on, Aquarius? What you doing there? Okay, please comment. It's quite curious now. The Four of Pentacles upright. I'm hearing upright, but in reverse at the apex of your spread is mirroring the Mother of Swords. And the Six of Wands and the Two of Cups. Four of Cups is in reverse, right over the Ace of Pentacles in reverse. I'm hearing hurry up here with the Four of Cups and the Ace of Pentacles. Five of Wands in reverse, the Sun in reverse, and I'm seeing that it is related to the Mother of Swords. Someone might feel like they're on a time schedule here. It's like, okay, time crunch. We got to make sure that yeah, the shoelaces I'm hearing arrive on time, that the shoes themselves arrive on time, and that the one who's going to be timing the talk is also arriving on time. But at the end of the day, we've got to be actually there to hold the conversation around the speech itself. Very interesting. It's like, I've got to be prepared to even like do this. And what does that mean? That means that I am going to be, I'm hearing walking with my feathers intact. Very interesting here with the Fool and the Devil. It's like, and the Magician. There are three major arcana here for you, mirroring the Four of Wands in reverse. It's like, I need to feel like I am the one I'm hearing who holds the future in my hand. With the way that I address it, it's like, it's got to feel authentic. I'm hearing as well, but in a way that makes me feel like I'm formally working towards it. I'm hearing formally prepared for it. And this can be a speech for a number of you. It's like, I'm giving a speech again, and I feel like I can't be just a follower, or I can't just also feel like I'm just being followed. It's like around in the room. I need to feel like I am formal about this. And just as I say that, the phone here falls on the. I'm hearing station. I'm hearing off the station as well. Okay, it's like there's something that you feel. I don't want it to fall flat. If I'm going to be presenting this, it's got to feel like it can fly itself. And it might be related to even how you present something. And if that is so, Aquarius, I'm seeing that you're really hyper aware of how what it is that you might be projecting is being perceived and oriented in a physical way. The Ten of Pentacles falling on the ground. It might be related to investment as well. You're like, look, the timing needs to feel right. If I tell, I'm hearing Doc Martin boots, I'm hearing strongly. If I tell the Doc as well about this today, he's going to tell me that I need to go tether the strings up, whatever that may mean. No, Aquarius, I'm hearing Capricorn so strongly here. You got Three of Pentacles fall on the ground, World, Ten of Pentacles. It's like, I'm hearing, are we ready yet? Are we ready yet? Are we ready to tell everyone that we're ready? Yeah, it's like I'm seeing there are steps and stages, and you might be a little hesitant to take on any particular gig here. I'm hearing with the Devil and the Fool, the Mother of Swords in reverse, like until you feel that you're absolutely prepared. And that there are, I'm hearing also preparations that are going to be I'm hearing like appealing. I'm hearing appealing within the space of what you present. Very interesting. And again, I'm seeing you being like, it's not just about me, and it's not just about how I do me, and it's not just about how I did me in the past, and it's not about how I will do me down the line. It's like how I orchestrate what is done in that room is also a matter of how things will be done by way of it. And I'm seeing you kind of wondering, well, what I present, what does that lead to, right? It's like the way that I present what it is that I present, what does that allude to? What does that make of the situation as a whole? And the cause and effect, I'm hearing chain reaction of this experience is something perhaps for you, I'm hearing Cancer, Leo, Aquarius, something that really, as you feel it, is like really important. And you're like, this is a priority. Again, I'm seeing like someone being really like aware of, well, when I tip that one domino over, there's going to be dust in the room. I'm hearing that settles eventually. This Strength card in reverse, Leo's card in Major Arcana. Again, the High Priestess is smacked up center of your spread. Aquarius, I'm hearing you know when time is talking to you. And you know what frequency it's telling time at. Very interesting with the Devil. Devil, I'm hearing the Devil, the Death card. Mother of Cups and the Five of Pentacles. You may be dealing with Scorpio. I'm hearing channeling, channeler. I'm hearing chance, chance, chance. I'm hearing singer, singer here with the Justice card upright. I'm hearing easy does it though. There is a focus on what you feel. This is a major, major move. I'm hearing we don't want to make a mistake. I'm hearing we don't want to tell the magician that they are a maestro when they've got the paintbrush that is quite powerful, very interesting. I'm seeing that there's something that you might feel, someone else might feel in your midst, that there is an opportunity that is to be taken on. And they might be wondering, well, how is it that we give children choices? I'm hearing that as well for a number of you. How is it that we give chancellors also, I'm hearing chapters to write. Very interesting. This could be related to politics for a number of you, okay? But I'm seeing that it's like in whatever way that might be meant for you, what is politics, right? But there being a focus on what eventually, as you feel it down the line, has, I'm hearing a ringleader or two to it. The Fool, and the world is like, who leads the world? Out with the marching band. What's going to be the world that is, I'm hearing rocked out too. And it could be related to setting a standard of sorts here as well, Aquarius. The Devil mirroring here, the Ace of Pentacles. It's like, I want to make, I'm hearing rock and roll history. Very interesting. The Daughter of Pentacles upright, Ten of Pentacles in reverse, Daughter of Pentacles upright, Ten of Pentacles in reverse. I'm like beckoning to repeat that. Okay, I'm hearing station here. Again, the Chariot upright, the Mother of Swords in reverse. There is a routine, Sun upright, of remembrance, the Ace of Pentacles right over perpendicular to the Sun, and the Ten of Pentacles, the Daughter of Pentacles. There's a routine that we are getting just right. And we know who's involved with it. It could be a Cancer, someone who's got a lot of Cancer in their chart. I'm hearing they remember you, you remember them. I'm hearing you know how the clock on the wall really works. So both of you do, whatever that may mean in particular for you. And time is not related at all. I'm hearing, and in fact, it's an elusive space of transcendence, of what really you both observe of the same tale here. Very interesting with the Magician and the Ace of Pentacles. I'm hearing, but you don't want to stunt them. I'm hearing stunt them, stunt, like stun. I'm hearing stun them as well. There could be someone who you're thinking of reaching out to, Aquarius, but you're like, I don't know if I want. It could be also an audience. Again, it's like, I don't want it to be something where I'm like, everyone feels like I'm hearing a ghost. I'm hearing the Shelter, the Justice card up right, Two of Swords in reverse, like something that you kind of want to kind of feel that there is a, I'm hearing like certain response rate with. It's like, can I test this out? I'm hearing this bubble. Can I see how it blows and then bursts? It's like I'm seeing you kind of wanting to have a timing track here with the Ten of Wands in reverse, Seven of Pentacles in reverse, like almost I'm seeing like a virtual simulation of a certain experience. Very interesting. I'm almost seeing like, yet again, before I sign the contract, before I lease this property out, before I get on that stage, let me make sure that I can actually talk at it, and that there are going to be I'm hearing also tellers of time in the audience that are going to be, I'm hearing twisting and shouting to the right tune. I'm hearing specifically. It's like, are they going to get it? I'm hearing that specifically. Are they the right audience, even demographic? It's like you might be feeling like there could be again a focus on like even age groups. I'm hearing age groups. Like, are they going to really understand that? I'm hearing rock and roll was more than just Jewel. I'm hearing specifically back then. Whatever that may mean. I'm review Aquarius. Okay. And then no judgments at all here. Coming through just back in a mention. Five of Pentacles with the Lovers. I'm hearing they know which way to go. They know which way is up from down now. Yeah, I'm hearing it took a few times of hitting the ceiling and bouncing back off and down to the ground floor. I'm hearing sub-zero furniture. I'm hearing specifically to realize that they didn't want to be talking. I'm hearing at either end of the pole, whatever that may mean in particular for a number of you. I'm hearing spectrum as well. It's like there's something that you feel, I'm hearing specifically, like needed time perhaps to mature and find a sense of balance. It's like I'm seeing two birds that like didn't know how to fly and they were like flying knowing, and not that they didn't know, but right, I'm hearing specifically that there was a factor of timing. It's like one of them took off first, and then the other one took off, and then it was awkward because one of them was talking way too much, and then the other one was like flying while the other one was talking, and it's like, why aren't you listening to me while we're sitting on the track? Again here, Aquarius, like this phone keeps falling here. Okay, I'm seeing it as something related to even again, like something about synchrony, right? It's like there's something that perhaps, but here comes the Ace of Swords, right over here the Lovers, the Eight of Wands, the Six of Swords, the Fool. It's like what was, I'm hearing, ill prepared for as well, in a certain way, as it may have been perceived, right? Like even a dynamic. Like when we met, it was really weird. I'm hearing it was really freaking weird. It's like I told them that I was timing them, and then they told me that my timing was off, and then we told each other that we weren't actually even talking. I'm hearing to each other, and then we were both really confused, and we were wondering what we were doing. I'm hearing on the same track together. This could have been something that you were, I'm hearing specifically like thinking of like duetting with someone through, like we were gonna do a song together, and like we wrote it, and then we sang it, but they wrote it and I sang it, and then that ended up being really reckless. I'm hearing specifically the Ten of Swords, mirroring here the Lovers, like that ended up being something that I felt like I was shadowing, and then I was wondering if I was the tree or if I was the sun, what was casting the shadow, or what was kind of being talked to, down to, or about. Again, whatever that may mean. In particular, remember, you always take it as you will. It's like I'm kind of, perhaps I'm seeing questioning the space through which something is being brought out, and I'm hearing as well believable, made believable, the Ace of Swords flying out with the Fool. It's like at the end of the day, I need to feel like I am the one who's telling people what's going on here. I'm hearing as well, I need to feel like I'm the one who's also talking. I need to feel like I am being properly represented as well, and that I am representing my practice. What does that mean? I'm hearing volo, which means in Italian to fly. I'm hearing volare, to fly. And I'm hearing Leo so strongly here for you, Aquarius. I'm seeing that it's like at the end of the day, again, what was awkward, I'm hearing I'm hearing oddly situated in the room, the Ace of Swords again popping out right above here, the Lovers, the Two of Pentacles. You may have been dealing with a Gemini here, Aquarius. It's like what was really, I'm hearing like tacky. I'm hearing as well tacky with the Mother of Swords in reverse. Like, but always take it as you will. What does that mean? Always take it as you will. It's like something that just felt really weird. It's like that painting on the wall was a portrait that neither one of us painted, and we still held it up. I'm hearing, why did we do that? We still like sat, I'm hearing, around the same dinner table and told each other that we were talking about the same topic, when really we were turning our heads from it at the same time. It's like this is something Aquarius, I'm hearing Capricorn and Leo very strongly here for you. It's like that was something, and this is probably, I'm hearing probably a good time, I'm hearing to say this as well, whatever that may mean for you. It's like something that you feel, it's like I've got to I'm hearing tell everyone about this. Again, Ace of Swords. And I'm seeing that you're really realizing, and you're really rotating. I'm hearing the wheels on the bus that make it feel more like a train to you. Very interesting. Something that you feel like I'm more comfortable feeling publicly recognized for this, or I feel also more I'm hearing ready to remove, I'm hearing as well, certain roles here, I'm hearing that have been casted in whatever way that may mean for you, Aquarius. I'm seeing like something that you feel like, okay, I feel more comfortable with even talking about this when I feel like I'm in the space of talking about it in the way that makes me feel like I'm the one who's also talking about it, like that kind of feeling. And Aquarius, I'm getting that for a number of you, I'm hearing what feeling? I'm hearing that specifically. It's like there could be something that you feel, I'm hearing, specifically responsible for. Yet again, it's like I am involved in this situation. By way of being involved in the situation, I need to, and be it by way of contract as well, I feel like I need to address it. I feel like I need to represent it. The way that I do that allows me to feel comfortable in representing it, comfortable in addressing it, even if I'm addressing something that feels really not right. It's like, this just doesn't feel right. And if I'm going to be, let's say, projecting that perspective, I need to feel that the way that I'm hearing lay it down also, I'm hearing loving in nature, the Death card here, mirroring the Nine of Wands and the Nine of Pentacles smacked in between the two. It's I need to feel like I'm actually doing that with I'm hearing gratitude as well for what I am involved in. And for a number of you, again, here, Aquarius, I'm seeing like there's been a long cycle. I'm hearing storyline, chapter, the strength card coming through, the Wheel of Fortune. It's like this is something that has really been worked on, and not in a way that's made everyone feel like they were holding a magic marker in their hand. Let's just say it like that. The Ten of Cups and the Two of Swords, the Death card, the Judgment card in reverse. It's like, yeah, I'm hearing we felt like we were making decisions that made us all feel like we were holding the wrong microphone that was attached to the wrong base. I'm hearing specifically something just felt really like it wasn't synchronized. Okay, we'll say it like that again. But there could have been a little bit like of a mutual. I'm hearing like emotional. I'm hearing motive. Very interesting, like something that like everybody wanted actually to feel like in resonance with, like surprisingly or not. It's like, wow, we were here writing songs together, and then like, you know, I felt like there needed to be more emotion, and so did they, but neither one of us really talked about that. We just kind of kept I'm hearing tolling at the booth. Very interesting. And when, again, whatever way that might be meant for you, Aquarius, I'm seeing that there's something that perhaps you wanted perhaps to get, again, I'm hearing more responsive with as well. And it might have been a space that you wanted to get more engaged in energetically, spiritually, emotionally, and how exactly you do that was perhaps the focus. Now, let's get on with it here for you, Aquarius. Again, I'm seeing that for a number of you, let's say you met someone and at first you're like, wow, I'm hearing the way that we remote controlled that conversation. I'm hearing specifically for you, Aquarius. I'm hearing also that room felt like it was really sundialed, and not in a way that made it feel like it was astrologically I'm hearing complimentary, like, okay, whatever that may mean in particular for you. Like, again, it's like something was off in that room. But again, here the Sun of Swords flying out in reverse and this Lover's upright. But at the end of the day, there was commitment. There was the chalice, I'm hearing, that was mutually held. The promise here, the Hierophant in reverse. There's something that Sun of Cups in reverse coming through, mirroring here the Four of Pentacles. At the end of the day, there is the decision, and not the one that we just, I'm hearing, market, but the one that we make out to be and to ring as true, because it reminds us of our vision. And when we are recognizing that space, I'm hearing we lose touch with the remote control that everyone kind of felt somewhat removed from anyways. I'm hearing and holding. It's like nobody wanted to hold the remote control. Nobody wanted to feel like this was just a I'm hearing a response call, whatever that may mean. Like not, and I'm seeing a group of people who are working in a group. I'm hearing like synergistics. I'm hearing group dynamics, and it's like this needed to feel like it was special. I'm hearing that specifically from the Three of Cups in reverse. It's like this needed to feel like it was not staged, I'm hearing as well. And what takes us to that point? The Fool looking over at the Seven of Cups upright. I'm hearing leveling off. I'm hearing leveling head. The Seven of Cups is right over the Six of Cups. Six is in reverse. Towers in reverse, mirroring the Seven of Cups upright. I'm hearing we know where we feel like we are revealing our cause. And there is a mission here that is being alluded to, Aquarius, that you're getting really, I'm hearing feeling like you need to own in a way. It's like, this needs to be an absolute role, I'm hearing, that I take on. Ace of Pentacles upright, Daughter Wands upright, the Son of Wands in reverse. I would take it as well. It could be also related to children. But it's like, I'm seeing for you that you don't want to like just take the markers out and start drawing yet again. I'm seeing that the way that you see yourself presenting something publicly, especially, is as you feel it, really a deliberate act. I'm hearing in fashion. It's like it's all about the way that it's I'm hearing role played as well, and also represented. I'm hearing presented and commissioned as well. There might be a focus on who you may be partnering up with. There could be, again, a focus on politics in some kind of way. It's like, who's going to be the one who's sponsoring this sort of feeling, okay? But yet again, if you were dealing with someone and the dynamic at first felt a little bit awkward, I'm hearing fire and ice. Like, I'm hearing you got what I want, I got what you need, but in a way where we don't know how to tell each other that, I'm hearing as well. And we also feel like we don't know how to hold the doorknob on either end of the room. I'm hearing side, very interesting. Like I'm seeing two people who want to like get into each other's room, but like they both feel like they don't know how to open the door. Like it's so weird. I don't know, Aquarius, what's going on, but it's like I'm seeing that, again, I'm hearing responsible, something that you feel responsible for. Like, okay, it's like, again, it's the way that perhaps you feel a certain storyline is, as you feel it, something that you want to properly present, I'm hearing represent and recognize publicly. I'm hearing officially as well. And again, Aquarius, I'm hearing Sagittarius so strongly. It's like if there was, again, some dynamic that was really weird. I'm hearing power play dynamic as well. It's like, okay, I'm hearing we are not politicians, we are performers. I'm hearing that specifically for number. We are not here to, I'm hearing perfect the performance as well. I'm hearing for number of you. There's something that you might be capitalizing on, let's say, that is related to the concept of naturality. It's like the way that we carry it through feels somewhat natural. I'm hearing in cycle as well. And we've got to honor that, right? It's like, is the princess ready? I'm hearing to be painted on the high priestess. It's like, is there something that you feel like you want to represent, that you want to present, that you feel perhaps there is a little bit of like a timing game too, even energetically? It's like the energetics have to be right. We've all got to be sitting in the room at the same time feeling that there are, I'm hearing remote viewers, I'm hearing watchers, and this could be related to channeling for a number of you, okay? It's like energetically, it's just got to feel right. Ace of Pentacles are bright, Seven of Swords in reverse. Again, whatever that may mean, in particular for a number of you. Ace of Cups coming through right over the Ace of Pentacles, like, you know what I mean. I'm hearing you know, and we don't need to have the, I'm hearing the nosiest person in the room tell us everyone's business in order for everyone to know it very clearly. Very interesting. With the Father of Swords and the Fool. It's like, I'm seeing for you, Aquarius, again, there being this focus on, always take it as you will, right? What is presented? What is released to the public in a really, I'm hearing honest way, in a very obvious way as well, where it's like, when I present this, there's no going back. I'm hearing everybody's going to know that I am, I'm hearing police. I'm hearing police. I work for the police. I'm hearing that specifically for a number of you related to the Magician. Nonetheless, okay, there is perhaps a movement that you want to guide. Now, there, again, if you were dealing with there was some kind of dynamic that felt a little bit strange. I'm seeing that you now knowing like what spokes were out of alignment on the bike. I'm hearing also on the bus. It's like, what was perhaps even the factor of the guideline? I'm hearing the schedule that had it printed in a way that made everyone feel like they didn't really want to practice that. I'm hearing even like in terms of I'm seeing like there being a focus on even symbology, like how people associated with certain factors of an experience. It's like not everybody really resonated with that. No, I'm hearing not everybody thought that curly font was actually cute. It's like that kind of feeling. Okay. The world's coming through, but at the end of the day, there is a space that everyone calls home, and that is the very I'm hearing web of the spider that everybody at the end of the day is still committed to spinning. It's like, yeah, at the end of the day, we're all Charlotte and her web. Very interesting and related here with the Death card, the Daughter of Cups. At the end of the day, I'm hearing we would like to dance. And what does that take? That takes a whole lot of discussion. The Justice card in reverse about what does it for each one of us to get us to the point where we feel like we are flying. I'm hearing in our motion, and I'm hearing in our moves as well. The Eight of Pentacles, right over the Seven of Pentacles. And I'm hearing that there could be a standard here that somebody's setting. It could be almost like a guide. I'm seeing like somebody like coming through with some kind of like manifesto even. It's like, this is the mission, and this is the market, this is the industry, and this is how we move through it, and this is the moves I'm hearing as well that we make. I'm seeing for a number of you that this is, it could be a mentor actually that comes through. Even I'm hearing a public speaker who sets a certain example here, Aquarius, in some kind of way, sets a sort of, again, standard I'm hearing, sets a sort of space. Even energetically, frequentially, it could be, I'm hearing philosophically as well. Like I'm seeing someone who comes, I'm hearing teacher, public speaker, someone who comes through, it could be your own energy again. I'm hearing trainer, training, someone who kind of, I'm hearing steps into the situation as well. Someone who spaces, I'm hearing spaces out the storyline, very interesting, even reflectively, like telling, I'm hearing the tale in a way that tells it not just by way of talking, but tells it almost, I'm hearing spatially. I'm seeing someone, it's so fascinating. Aquarius, I'm hearing Leo, Sagittarius, Aries so strongly. I'm seeing, this is the Empress here that remains the number 3 in the major arcana associated with the archetype of Aries. I'm seeing like a storyteller. I'm hearing guide, a guide. It could be a spirit guide as well for number of you. Someone who, like, I'm hearing loved to laugh. Like this person, like loved to laugh. I'm hearing and listen and laugh. Like it's that kind of person who like listens to other people telling stories with a huge smile on their face, like loving how the other person is loving their own storytelling. Like it's like something like, it could be again like a teacher, someone who's very encouraging. But I'm hearing past. I'm hearing pastor as well. I'm hearing Packard. Okay. Nonetheless, it's like I'm seeing that it's like this person enters this space, let's say, right? And always, again, take it as you will, but they enter it with a certain guise. I'm hearing that specifically. They enter it kind of like being like, okay, well, I'm hearing the book of symbols. Very interesting. It's like, I'm hearing this is a story that we're telling, but the way that we're telling it, and here splitting is the Temperance card upright, card of Sagittarius in the major arcana, and the 6 of Cups in reverse. It's like, the way that we're telling the story is in such a way where we're not just telling it. I'm hearing we're taping it. Very interesting. I'm seeing someone like measuring, putting like tape measure like around a room, and like having kids like walk around in the room and feeling even like I'm hearing the guide. Very interesting. I'm seeing something being taken to a scale that is also physically engaged in, and it's like, I'm not just going to give you the syllabus. I'm not just going to give you the secret. I'm hearing as well. I'm going to give you the starting point and the stages, and I want you to work with I'm hearing the tolls on the road as well. It's like there's something that perhaps someone might be, again, like training someone on, what someone might be also tracking. Okay, thank you so much, Aquarius, for tuning in. Love and light to y'all here. Thank you so much for your support. And the 15th to the 31st of the month readings for December are now out and available. You can access those via the links in the bio description box below. Nonetheless, Aquarius, right before we tune it out here, I highly recommend to check out your rising ascendant or moon sign as well. You may find there's further insights there for you into your situation. I'm hearing remembering here, Packard. I'm hearing Carly as well. 3 swords, daughter swords, judgment. Okay. Thank you so much again for tuning in, dear Aquarius. Love and light to enjoy this period, and I'll see you soon. Bye.